Don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our two newly released books, Football: A Love Story and What Did Football Teach Me? These books feature over 100 stories from current and former coaches, players, executives, and entertainers from across the football landscape, describing what got them involved in the game, what they love about it, and what life lessons the game taught them. You can find your copy or order your copy from our website at footballgameplan.com/books. I think this may be the best game of the weekend as North Carolina takes on Clemson in the ACC championship game. Now, some keys to victory for both teams in this matchup. Looking at Ryan Switzer's special teams exploits, I think could have a huge impact on this ball game. He's a game breaker as a kickoff and as a punt returner, and if North Carolina is able to operate with a half a field, or if he's able to bring one back for 6, it goes a long way in helping these guys knock off Clemson. And that young secondary has to win those individual matchups back there on the deep end. You look at Deshaun Watson, the quarterback for Clemson, tremendous passer and very accurate going deep down the field. So if they can win those battles on the outside and with those tight ends, I think it goes a long way in helping them win the ball game. And with all of the focus on Deshaun Watson and how well he's playing and how this Clemson defense will try to keep Marquise Williams within the pocket and make him a passer, I think this is a great opportunity for he and that offense to make a statement. Williams can prove to everyone in the country that he's a tremendous passer as well as a runner, and this offense of North Carolina can go point for point with this Tigers offensive attack as well. I think he has a great chance to make a huge statement in this ball game. Moving over to Clemson in this matchup, making Elijah Hood a non-factor is going to be probably the biggest thing they're going to have to do in this ball game. I know everyone talks about Marquise Williams and this offense being explosive, but the real reason why they're able to have that balance and be explosive is because Elijah Hood, the sophomore, has done a fantastic job running the football, and it's up to this Tigers defense to make sure he's a non-factor. And the Tiger turn-up has to be real in this ball game. This is one of the best teams to watch on game day because they're excited, they're enthusiastic, they're aggressive, and they make plays going downhill, which means they're constantly trusting their assignments, they're getting great coaching on the sideline, and they're executing at a high level on both sides of the ball. So the turn-up has to be real, and they also have to close the door on the Tar Heels. Quiet as kept, Clemson does let a lot of teams hang around and have an opportunity later on in the ball game. If that happens in this matchup versus North Carolina, they'll find themselves losing the ACC championship. The biggest X factor in this matchup for North Carolina will be the play of their linebacking core. You look at guys like Jeff Schultmer and Shaquille Rashad having a huge day versus this ground game, because just like Elijah Hood, Wayne Gallman is probably one of the biggest reasons why Clemson's offense is having a ton of success. He's able to run the football. If they're able to make this offense one-dimensional, it goes a long way in helping the Tar Heels close out this ball game. And the biggest X factor in this game for Clemson will be the play of their defensive ends. You look at Shaq Lawson and company having double duty this week, trying to keep Marquise Williams contained in the pocket, but also remaining aggressive enough to get back there and put him on the ground versus the pass, and also making stops at or behind the line of scrimmage versus the running game. If they're able to play with contain and funnel everything inside, it helps them out defensively as a whole. I like the Tigers in this ball game. They quite honestly have the best quarterback in college football right now, Deshaun Watson, and what he's doing from the neck up is very impressive. I think their offense is multifaceted. They spread the football around very well. Defensively, they're active at every level, and I think overall they'll do a great job in slowing down the Tar Heels.